looking to talk to somebody about, I had some issues with the FBI not seeming not want to listen to me. Also some other issues where they were after me, and I hadn't heard anything in a little bit, and was trying to check out. And I also have my roommate who was a witness to what's happened.
Did you talk to somebody here already?
Yeah, but they've never gotten back.
Who was that?
Well, they were going to give it to, I guess, the person that's supposed, I forget who the name was. It was the person, I guess, deals most with the FBI.
Okay. What is your name?
Michael Lake.
Lake?
Yeah, L-A-K-E.
Water? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
I guess there's somebody in general might be able to help. Because one thing I'd like to do is, we have trouble communicating. If there's anybody that might be willing to help us take a disposition or whatever, especially her as a witness of things that have happened, so it gets somebody, or at least tell us how to go about doing that. Because I hate to see the FBI get away with stuff they ain't supposed to. Because me being ex-military, military intelligence, it was, you know, I know about honor and stuff, or when I've been in military intelligence, and I'm not so sure about 2039 for highway. And I thought it might bother me that it's 9/11 today and terrorist attack and all that. And if this was that day way back years ago, the buildings would have already fallen by now, I think. It's almost 4 o'clock. I'm surprised that I guess that went out of my mind momentarily, which is a good thing. Okay. Oh, is she the one that... Oh, okay. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, person's here, so... Maybe there's still hope. Well, or have us come in one way or the other. They'll figure it out. My bladder's acting funny, but I'm starting to realize that it's getting closer to time to take my medicine again, so that's probably why part of it. Oh, really? Well, I'm going to leave when you get something. Stop by White Castle. I thought you want that. Oh.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm Susan. I had this authorization that you must have filled out with somebody a couple of days ago. Marcy will see it on the weekend, and she'll do an inquiry to the FBI.
Well, one thing I think that might be important is that apparently when I've talked to Dan Foot in the past.
Okay.
He asked me to write something up to give him and all that, but the trouble, me and her both, for one thing, the situation where they came to my house, it's easier to talk to somebody almost to write about, or to find out some way, because we both have issues of communication.
Okay.
She is but she could tell you what actually happened to her, and so can I. It's like too painful even almost, I could sort of write about it, but...
You mean the FBI came to visit your house?
Yeah, and I found out recently I have something called Asperger's disorder, a type of autism, which I believe is one of the issues of where it makes it, for one thing, when you're, being threatened and scared, them scaring the hell out of you is bad enough.
When did they come?
This was the fall of last year. And the reason they came is that I was trying to seek justice and legal issues and about mental health issues that I thought that nobody was paying attention to. And I guess I didn't say things the right way, so the FBI came to tell me that I'm basically, if I keep trying to advocate for myself, I'll get arrested, thrown in jail, if I keep making a Main Street issue and all that. And they even threatened to arrest me at one point. Well, and I stopped protesting for a while because of it, because it scared the hell out of me. And unfortunately, I'm currently in some legal circumstances as a consequence.
They were very, very nice. You just wanted to lay upon them.
It's indirectly, I don't know if you'd say it's relevant or not, but there's a trial for me having ticketing and getting arrested that I would like to get the FBI subpoenaed to testify what they did in that.
Okay.
Because I believe
you talked to your attorney about that.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, but as far as the FBI themselves, I'm not sure how resistant they are to standing by the
I don't know, a lot of what you're talking, well, all of what you're talking about here is extremely legal,
Yeah.
and it's not something that Marcy's allowed to be involved in, because
Right.
separation of powers separates the legislative and institutional side of the government.
Right.
And although she can contact the FBI and will,
Okay.
they are, because of that same separation, very limited in what they'll tell her.
Well, but here's the issue. I'm convinced with all certainty that they have broken federal laws, potentially criminal laws.
But what she's saying is...
Well, okay.
Okay,
well, let me say this.
Not about violation of any laws. What we can do and what she will do is send your authorization along with the cover letter from
Okay.
herself to the director of the FBI.
Okay, I guess here's the real issue is that the FBI is ignoring me about these issues.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She
Yeah.
will contact them with your authorization. That's why
Okay.
you signed this form. She
Okay.
will contact the director and have them respond back. They will be limited in how they respond back, but they will respond back.
Okay.
Any of the legal stuff and any of the,
I might have to hire a lawyer.
that's all going to, and that has to be dealt with between you and the
Okay.
attorney.
Well, I don't mean to say, but I mean, that's the trouble. Like I said, I found out that I do have issues with autism, and that's even because I've actually been working through your office to get help from the VA. And it's turning out that the VA has been resistant to even helping me. And she's even with counseling, so I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. But I have all these issues. Nobody wants to listen to me. It's like they're trying to make me believe I'm nuts. And it's creating basically...
Have you gotten in touch with the Autism Society? It's a pretty active...
Oh, yeah, and I'm glad it's the best thing I've done because even though I haven't gotten a formal diagnosis, I stumbled across it. And they believe that, I probably have. I mean, effectively, it may not be exact, but effectively it seems to be a good way for me to deal with stuff. Let me put it that way. Effectively, I act like I have it, so I guess I'm saying. So regardless of any exact diagnosis, it's a good... And they've been very helpful, even because the VA they expect that if you're a soldier, how can you basically be that bad off, I guess.
I don't know.
But
well, I'll follow up with the VA side of it too, but in the meantime,
well, that would be good.
My sister helped out with very first campaign.
Did she?
Yeah.
In the meantime, do you have a claim pending with the VA? Do you have a claim pending right now?
Well, here's the funny thing. I had a disability claim and I had no trouble with that. It's the counseling and the diagnosis side and getting me the help I need, medical help.
Okay, so you have a service-connected disability,
So
but now you're not getting health care from the VA?
I'm not getting appropriate health care.
You are getting health care, but you don't feel it's good health care.
No, well, let me say this. When I tried to mention that I wasn't getting the right sort of counseling or whatever, the doctor's like, well, you refused it, whatever. And I had to get so angry that he could possibly call the police on me.
Okay, but the question is, what are you asking of the VA then? You've got service connection.
Get me people that can work with me.
Okay,
That's the real issue. I mean, it's more they don't want to see that there's a problem with the people I'm working with. And if they have to get outside help, because I was told by the Autism Society there's people locally and whatever, and I know that the VA has the authority to pay for somebody if they have to. And I know the VA is also having a lot of trouble with the mental health and taking care of people, but I mean, even getting counseling, it's like, I have serious situations going on, it's like the best they can do is like come back in a month and a half and we can get you some counseling. And that doesn't help me with situations that are ongoing. Unless I'm dangerous enough to be put into a hospital, that's the only way I get immediate help.
Right.
And unfortunately, that ain't helping.
Yeah, right. Okay. So we'll take this authorization. She'll contact the FBI, and we'll follow up with the VA and see what's going on.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's not like I'm trying to stir trouble or anything.
Okay.
When you have trouble being your own advocate, it seems like nobody's listening, you don't know what to do with it.
We'll try to get you some help.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.